Mm, Manuel. Okay, perfect. Guys, please pay attention here. Um, Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Okay, I know that we have a couple players that are missing for different reasons, classes. Some of them are working, but nothing. Great to see you. Great to see you again, guys. It's always a pleasure to see you again, and to be able to talk to you about different things. Um, Pretty intense week, the one that we the one that we just had as a program. I know that we didn't get the result in one of the games that we play on Saturday. The other team that played before 1-0. I'm always watching the games and always really happy. I think that the conclusions for this game, I think that you guys have spoke a lot with the staff over there, with what is Travis, with what is Diego, the other Diego, and then JP as well. Okay, I always give me 1 second, Nikita. Okay, perfect. It's okay, Nikita. It's okay. I see that you are there. Okay, but at the same time, I always watch the game. I always pay attention to different things. I think that a lot of positive things come from the game. I think that two different halves. The first one, a different one, of course, than the second one. But I have a lot of things that I mentioned actually before to the staff that are really positive to take. A couple things, for example, the body language of most of the players. Most of the players, I say because I know that there were some of you that maybe were frustrated for different reasons, but I can see that the last 10 minutes, you guys are supporting each other, that you guys were trying to get the tie. And I think that those kind of things are positive. Of course, the score, everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win the game. But at the same time, we still have more season to come. Okay. Guys, it's our third session in this way, okay, in this way by computer, by phone, wherever you are. We have had some sessions before whenever I was over there in the preseason. And I want to ask you for a couple things, okay? I want to do a quick summary of what you guys remember. If you guys don't remember, it's fine. But we have talked about different tools here whenever we have worked remotely, and about different things whenever I was there. So, Carl, help me out, please. Our first topic was self-talk. We are not in classes here, so if you don't answer, if you are maybe a little bit confused about something, relax, because we are not in classes. This is a practice, a mental practice, but at the same time, guys, I want you to take it as serious as you can, because if you apply this, is proof that it can help you a lot in terms of performances, and at the same time in terms of your life. So, Carl, self-talk. Can you define it for me, please?
Self-talk is pretty much something that you would say to yourself. Let's say if you're facing some sort of adversity that you want to be reminded of, or it could just be something positive to keep like pushing yourself to keep going.
Perfect. Thank you. Great definition. Jesse, you are right there. Help me out. Negative or positive? What do you think that is better to do as a self-taught tool?
Positive, obviously.
Positive. Perfect. You remember the three words that we talk about, that they had something in common, that they all start with I.
I can, I am, and I
Yes.
will.
And I will. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Good job. We work a little bit in the benefits, guys. Daniel Meida, I saw you doing this. Tell me some benefits. I know, I know. You're right there, buddy. Tell me a benefit that maybe the self-talk, that positive self-talk can bring you.
Um, I mean, sometimes when you make a good run or you make a good move, whatever, even when you
Mhm.
do something wrong, if you do like the self-talk like, oh, you can do better, you're doing good, whatever, I think it can help a lot.
Okay, perfect. It can help in terms of confidence, in terms of reduce anxiety, in terms of reduce stress before the game. So great, great answer, great answer. What you say, I know that what you try to mean. Julian, help me out. Visualization. What is visualization? That was our second session that we had remotely. So Julian, tell me about visualization, please, if you can define it.
Um, Visualization could be, for example, thinking about a game or a training, some
Mhm.
action, for example, you are going to make before they happen. For example, I
Okay.
don't know, you are visualizing a shot from outside the box and scoring it, and you just make it and it goes in. So, for example,
Perfect. That's a great example, Julian. Thank you so much. Nick Armor, positive or negative? visualization. Which one do you think that is better to practice it, or which one do you think that we have to do?
I think it's better to practice positive visualization.
Okay. What about the negative? Tell me.
Negative could be like imagining yourself fail, which would just make it a lot easier to fail and maybe ruin your confidence to an extent. What do you
Okay,
mean?
perfect. Yeah, I mean, what are the benefits to do the visualization in a negative way? We talk
Oh,
about
yeah, yeah. Like imagining how you're gonna react to maybe a failure, like missing a pass or whatever, what your reaction to that action is gonna be.
exactly, totally. Is to put yourself into those scenario. Thank you so much, Nick. Is to put yourself into that scenario that maybe can go in not in the way that you were expecting. So that's really important. Some benefits, of course, is kind of the same. Is the decreased reaction time. Is to give you more confidence. Is to reduce that stress that maybe you can have. Is to give you that support that sometimes people don't give you. Today we have a session that is going to be a little bit shorter. I know that the day is really intense for you guys. I've been in your position as well. So I know how everybody's feeling after the classes, after the trainings and all that. But it's not going to have that many videos. It's not going to have that many activities, but at the same time, it's going to have content. Okay. So I want you to pay attention right here. You guys can see my screen right now. I will put it in big screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we are. Perfect. So again, the mental game. Today we will talk a little bit about our game phase. Maybe some of you are like game phase. Okay, of course, it's a game. It's a phase that you use whenever you are playing a game. And then breathing. This tool that is so important, that is so common to do, and to so easy to think like, oh, but breathing is easy, and the big impact that it can have on us. And at the same time, the body language. Okay, how important those those tools can impact our game. Okay. First of all, I want to Paco, tell me please, what message is this person communicating? What message is like he's expressing in his facial expression, like with his face? Paco, ¿qué piensa de esta persona?
Eh,
¿Qué tipo de
I don't
sensación te
know.
da? What kind of feeling does he
I
give
don't
you?
know. He's like, I don't know.
Like I don't know. Okay, perfect.
Yes,
Like
yes,
I
yes.
don't know. Okay, perfect. I was like I don't know. I was like maybe you didn't want to give me an answer. Borja, is this person looking secure? Is like somebody that if you see on the field, maybe you feel like wow, that person is like all in,
Yeah, I think he's expressing like surprise.
like surprise. Okay, perfect. Now let's go with this famous player, Manu. Manu, help me out, please. ¿Qué sensación te da él? What kind of feeling does he give you whenever you see his face?
Think
Mhm.
confidence,
Confidence, perfect, perfect. Guille Rios, you are right there. What else?
security.
Security, confidence, perfect. Let me see, right here, Joao. Anything else that Sergio Ramos is expressing with his face?
Maybe proud.
Maybe what? Sorry.
Proud.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I really like it. But this is Sergio Ramos in two situations of his life, right? One is playing that you can see that is in the right side, that you see this Sergio Ramos that is pretty passionate about it, that he's really loving the game and really feeling the game in some way. And in the other one, he's just getting in maybe into practice, he's coming to practice, and that's it, okay? So it's two different people that I will explain you a little bit how it works, okay? What is game face? There I have some for the Messi lovers that you guys always say that I put Cristiano. Here is Messi again for you guys. So game face, I will tell you, is an expression that you decide to show whenever you are competing, okay? Whenever you are on the field, whenever you're in the practice, whenever you're in game or anything, okay? It's not like a natural face that you have all the time, like this face or like Messi, whenever he's with his kids, whenever you are with your friends, whenever you guys go to the party, maybe. It's not the face that you're going to come into the party and you will be like this. It's a face that is a face that you only apply whenever we are talking about sports, okay? What does it communicate? I'm ready, I'm focused, I'm here, okay? It helps to project a lot of confidence to the rest of the people. And before we talk about the benefits, I will tell you a story that I think that Diego Tillen is not here in this meeting, and I will tell you something that to some of you I mentioned already. I think that I mentioned there too as well. But I will tell you, my last year, I was playing for the university, okay, D2 NCAA, the same thing, and I was the captain. What happened that we had this undefeated season that some of you had already. We went to the final. We play against Tiffin. Tiffin, yeah, some of you may have played Tiffin already. What happened that in this game, I was in the hotel and I was a little bit not scared, but I was a little bit doubting about like, well, on the fifth season, this is the final. I was a little bit concerned about what could happen. What happened that then because I was the captain, I had to go to the game, and then I was like, "Oof!" If the other players see me like this, like with this on bloody face, like Paco say, like I don't know, like what we're gonna do or whatever, maybe it wasn't going to help them that much. What happened in that moment is that I tried to do this game face that I always try to do, more as a serious person, more as a focused person. That it helped me a lot to not only to show everybody that I was feeling confident, because maybe I wasn't that confident, but it was mainly to show my brain that I was ready to go and play the game. Okay, of course, it goes related with the body language and a lot of things like that. Okay, perfect. So now there is no here. Carver, help me out, please. Can you read the first benefit of this game phase?
Emotional control.
Perfect. Same. It helps to manage that anxiety, that nervousness that sometimes you have during competition. Acts like a mask, like a psychological mask that you can have, and not showing to everybody that you are feeling maybe really nervous because you have been playing on the bench, or maybe because things are not going your way. Sorry, and it helps to control all those emotions. Okay, DJ, help me with the second one. DJ.
Increase self-confidence.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I'm ready to compete. Okay, I'm ready to compete. It works like a self affirmation that I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to play the game that whatever it is. Okay, the Danny, help me out again, please. The third one, Danny Almeida.
Focus and concentration.
Okay, perfect. It helps like a switch, guys. It helps like you guys know me, for example. You guys know me. Some of you maybe can think that I'm nice. Some of you can think another thing. Maybe I can think whatever about Joao outside of the field, or maybe Joao inside of the field. But it helps like a switch inside. It's like, okay, perfect. In the locker room, you are listening to music. In the bus, you're listening to music. You guys are doing jokes. You guys are talking about this girl, this party, this whatever is going on in your life. But whenever it comes to the time of playing, you go and you take it as a switch, like the one that is in your wall. Okay, that switch of like, okay, it's game time. So now I gotta lock in, like we say. Okay, John T, you are in. Yes, John T, you're in. 4-1, please.
Self-regulation and resilience.
Perfect. It's a lot of ability to bounce back from mistakes, from having all those emotions that sometimes happening during the game. So to keep going, pretty much. Okay. Borja, again, the fifth one, please.
Identity and motivation.
Okay, perfect. And this is important. Why? Because I wanted to show something to my brain, of course, and to the other people. The real question is who you want to be. We have different kind of game faces. We have Ronaldinho, we have Neymar, for example, that they are pretty relaxed, that they are all the time smiling, that they look like they are in the backyard of their houses. And then we have this Sergio Ramos, for example, or the Messi, the one that we saw that is pretty focused and not pretty focused because the other people are focused as well. That this like serious person, this person that is not like to mess with. So it's important about the identity. If you start being somebody that you are not, yes, you can use it as a mask, but at the same time that you feel that gives you that motivation and that identity, guys. Okay. Now I have one of my favorite players right here. Like always, the video is always gonna go a little bit slow. The audio is pretty well, but I want you to pay attention to this video about the game face that Virgil van Dijk has in this video. Okay, pay attention, and then we keep going, guys.
There is no deputy anywhere for Virgil van Dijk. Composure itself, utterly imperturbable.
Good afternoon from Merseyside, where there's only one topic of conversation. Is Van Dijk the missing piece in the jigsaw? At 26, Virgil van Dijk has a chance to become an Anfield legend.
And Van Dijk scores his first Premier League goal in Liverpool red.
He has made a remarkable difference on the football pitch, and not just because of his football, his composure, but his leadership, his command.
The most important thing is that as players know that we all have one goal, and that's to win the game.
It's Van Dijk!
You have to keep up, you have to keep winning, you have to stay consistent if you want to become champions and be successful, and I'm definitely trying to aim for that each and every day.
The player's player.
Well, that is top-class defending from Virgil van Dijk.
Looks a really classy defender, doesn't he? Good strength from Van Dijk.
That's what I like about Van Dijk. He does read the game well.
Van Dijk! Simple, certain, searing.
Van Dijk with a header. Van Dijk with a goal.
The way around Van Dijk.
What brave defending there from Van Dijk.
It's a great one, it's Van Dijk.
Van Dijk was there in the nick of time with another important block.
He is just a vast presence.
There's the header. There's the goal.
It's a better cross, Van Dijk, who has got the equalising goal.
It's an outstanding piece of defending.
Job done, another clean sheet. That man was excellent again, Virgil van Dijk.
Van Dijk to the rescue.
Van Dijk coming in again. Virgil van Dijk at the double.
Brilliant tackle from Van Dijk.
Van Dijk make a block.
It's on the ruggle. Van Dijk demanded that he should score for Liverpool.
It's an outstanding piece of defending.
I just want to be remembered as a fantastic player who gave everything for the team, and just enjoy every bit of it.
He's the Anfield Rock.
Perfect, guys. So, second. There it is. Before we go to the activity, Andrin, I know that you are there. Tell me, what kind of impression does Virgil van Dijk give you whenever you see him play? What kind of like feeling, or what kind of sensation? I think that is the right word. Tell me.
I think he's always in control of the game. He's in control of the team. He's setting the tempo and he's setting the mindset for each and every one.
Perfect. Thank you. Great answer. Great answer. James Mitchell, tell me, for you.
He's a leader. I mean, Adrian kind of covered it. Controls from the back and obviously has a big impact on the game.
Okay, perfect. Stefan, let's say that you don't know Virgil van Dijk. What impression does he give you? Like, is somebody nice inside of the field? Is somebody that is like rude?
He
Tell
is
me.
so confident.
What is it? Can you say it again?
He is giving impression that he is so confident.
Okay, confidence. Even whenever he's celebrating some goals, guys, you guys can see that he is not like full, like happy and all that. Like he's like a little bit serious about it. Okay, like I told you before, it's about your identity that you want to be for everybody. That maybe you don't feel like that in some way. Trust me, whenever you see a player inside of the field and you see him, we will talk about the body language, but whenever they have their shoulders like this, or whenever they have their faces like this, you guys can see right away that they are not secure about what they are doing. Okay, so the activity that I want everybody to do, and we will share here, you guys don't have to send me anything today, is everybody needs to put in the paper with the pen or in your phone, you can write it there too, what impression or what kind of feeling would you like to give to your brain that how you are feeling on the field, okay? That how you want to look on the field, and at the same time to the opponent, okay? What's that impression that you want to use for everybody? What is that mask want to say to the rest of the people, guys? Okay, a couple minutes, 1-2 minutes, and then we go and we will share the different answers. Okay, please help me with that. If anybody has a question, just let me know, right?
So are we using character traits like confident and all those things, or are we using an example like player?
Yeah, no, totally. Like I want to look secure or sure, or I want to look like somebody that is playing relaxed, like he's enjoying the game. Different kind of like characteristics. Okay. Thank you for the question, Andrew. Okay, one more minute and then we start. Okay, 20 more seconds. And perfect. Okay, here we go. If you haven't finished, keep going. If I say your name and you haven't finished, please just tell me, okay? Miguel, tell me your answer.
I put the. I want to look like relaxed and happy while playing. Like for them to think like, oh, this guy is like confident in his game and everything. So yeah, share like this feeling.
Perfect. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you. Great answer. Let me see. Gavin Baker, please.
Yeah, so for mine, I said I wanted to look like I'm having fun, but also being engaged and passionate. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Juaco, ayúdame. Tell me with the answer, please.
I put I want to look confident or secure, and also I said like I want my opponent to think like they don't want to play with us or with me against us or
Okay, thank you.
against me.
Great answer, Juaco. Aidan, Jonali.
I said that I want to be confident and brave, but also happy and relaxed.
Perfect. Cool. Brayden Arias.
I said I wanna be like.
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Oh, I said I want to be passionate and all in.
Okay, perfect. Keep going, my bad. Were you going to say something else?
No, that was it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nico Monroy.
I want to look determined and confident.
Okay, thank you. Julian.
More of the same things that people have said. I want to look confident and a person who plays with passion on the field.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, guys. The rest of the players that didn't share the answer, know that that answer that you put over there is the must that you have to or keep doing it because some of you already do it, and maybe some of you do it like without intention of doing it. Okay, from the subconscious, you are the person, you are the personality, and some of you maybe don't use it as a mask. But if you think that you could improve a little bit more in your game phase, in that switch, or maybe that impact that it can have in your brain, of course, I invite you to keep doing that. Okay. Now, body language. Okay, this is related to what we were talking, but here we have different kind of benefits that the body language has. Okay, the first one I want Dwayne. Are you there? Dwayne, please read the first one, the one that is with Kobe Bryant. No, Dwayne, not there. It's okay. JJ, let me see JJ. They should be here. No, perfect. I put it right here.
Confident.
Oh, you're there, JJ. Sorry, I cannot hear you, JJ. Can you say it one more time?
Confident.
Confident, perfect. Guys, chest open, right? Shoulders back. Have that walking or that jog like you belong on the field. Whenever you see somebody getting into the field and he's like going like looking everywhere, like what am I doing here? I don't know, don't even what to do over here. You can perceive it, you can see it, you can see right away. The main thing that I did the week that I was over there in the practices, whenever maybe you were thinking that I was doing nothing with that paper over there, it was observing your body language, your reaction, your leadership, different things that you can observe whenever you are seeing a game. It's like the classic penalty that you see this player and this player with this scare face, and you are like, oh, he's gonna miss the penalty. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, right? Henry Ellis, please, the second one, the one that is on top of Wayne Rooney. No, Henry Ellis, no. Luis Bravo.
Active and engaged.
Active and engaged. Okay, that feeling of that you are there, right? That you are engaged to the game, that you are present in that situation, right? Let me have Jack Martin. Yes.
Neutral in adversity.
Neutral in adversity. Okay, what does it mean? That you in those moments, whenever it's a foul, whenever you miss a chance, whenever the strikers, the defenders, you guys lose a 1v1, it helps you to control your body, your breathe, and different things to reset, to restart, and refocus at the same time in that. Okay, I will read the other two. The one that it says the supportive is the feeling of that body language that helps you to keep going in terms of resilience or adversity. Okay, and the last one, let me move this a little bit right here, is whenever you do something well. Okay, how you are, how you go and you celebrate with your teammates, how everybody is ready on the line sometimes, or maybe inside of the field, to go and to celebrate with the rest. Okay, and here we have breathing. Okay, something that is important, something that we forget sometimes to do in the game, not because we don't do it, but because we don't do it in the right way. And whenever we are feeling like we have to do it, okay? Deep breath, quick video. Here, Cristiano comes. So pay attention to this video. The person that is gonna be talking in the video, it tries to be funny. So some of the things you're gonna think that are a little bit like weird, okay? But here's the video, and then pay attention to what he is saying.
If you watch football, you will have noticed that a lot of players take a deep breath right before they kick the ball. The most famous example is Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's become his signature move right before a penalty or a free kick. You know, the iconic 3 steps back and a deep breath. The reason, you might be wondering, it's quite simple. It looks pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, although that might be true, here's the real reason. Taking a deep breath increases the supply of oxygen to your brain. Now, feelings of anxiety, which usually happen in important moments like before a penalty, which come from the parasympathetic nervous system, reduce as a response to the oxygen. So to sum it up, taking a deep breath relaxes you and gets rid of your nerves, which in turn helps you to focus. I know I used a specific example through football, but taking a deep breath can help in many other stressful situations. For example, before a job interview, or an exam, or, I don't know, when you accidentally run over your neighbor's cat and then knock on their door to tell them the news. Sorry, that was oddly specific.
Okay, that's the joke that
if you watch football, you will have noticed that.
I think that it's a little bit weird. Okay, benefits, guys. Okay, like he said, the deep breathing. Everybody has felt nervous in some moment of the life. Maybe whenever you were to your first date. Maybe whenever you were going to do the first test here in America, in USA. Maybe whenever you were in the airplane by yourself coming to this country. Maybe whenever you were in high school and you were about to graduate, and maybe you needed that last test to go well. Okay, all those situations that brings anxiety, that brings a different kind of emotion, stress that we cannot control, breathing, it's a lot. And I will tell you something, whenever I have to speak in public, sometimes I get a little bit nervous in the beginning, but I all the time try to do a quick breathing or a quick breathing drill that it can help me to feel a little bit more relaxed, to feel a little bit more calm, but in the right way that we will talk pretty soon. Okay, there are moments in soccer and in different sports. For example, I work with one teenager that does a karting, right, that then he wants to be like in Formula One and all that. The moment he needs to be more alert or maybe with a better reaction and more calm is whenever they start the race. Okay, different sports have different situations, have different moments whenever they need to be in the best state. Whenever I say the best state, of course, that calm feeling in that flow state, and that means that you have to do this deep breathing. Okay, so whenever you're feeling too excited about something, we're trying to fake a little bit your brain by our breathing. Okay, it has, of course, this hard way to explain how everything works by the amygdala and everything, the hypothalamus that has all the control of the emotions. But just understand that by breathing and doing this deep breath, you can increase oxygenation, that is, give more air to yourself, to feeling more relaxed, to improve the focus. Sometimes, whenever we're in the last minutes and we're a little bit like tense because we cannot score that goal, maybe in that game, we feel like we are not that clear. One of the things that happen the most is that teams score in the last minute. And why is that? Because sometimes we don't have enough oxygenation. Sometimes we are not breathing. Sometimes our emotions are there. So that doesn't help you that much to take the right decisions. And then it helps you at the same time to have a better posture. Okay, so a better body language as well. Okay, guys, this is the deep breathing. Okay, it's 4 seconds. 4 seconds to hold, and then 4 seconds to exhale. 4 times, okay? 4 times before anything that you guys are going to do. Anything that maybe it's important for you is the box breathing. Why is a box? Because it's 4, 4, 4, and 4, okay? Now we go with the activation breathing, okay? Activation breathing, when is it for? Is whenever you are too relaxed because you play against this team that you score 6 goals and maybe they were not as good as you guys were expecting. Maybe you guys face them next week. You guys are going to be like, oh, this team, it's okay. And you are in this state like you feel too relaxed. To relax. So is anxiety a good emotion? Yes, whenever you can control it, whenever it keeps you in that way that you can be alert, that you can be like we say, like awake during the game or before the game. Okay. Some of the benefits. Number one, Carl, can you help me please with the number one?
Raises alertness and energy.
Perfect. Devin Sanchez, can you help me with the second one?
Improves focus.
Perfect. Suke, can you help me with the third one?
Resets stress quickly.
Okay, perfect. And the last one, Troy.
Game ready boost.
Perfect, guys. This is perfect whenever you are doing the warm up and maybe you feel like, oh, today I don't feel that that feeling that I had in some games. What can I do? Of course, there are a lot of things. You can put water in your face. You can move a little bit your head. You can do different kind of physical activation. But at the same time, the breathing and going to the right state of being alert, of being present in that moment, it can be this fast breathing. And how do we do it? It's pretty simple. It's to inhale is something like this. It's like it's fast, okay? And how many times? Only 3 times, okay? Because then if you do it so much, you can start getting dizzy a little bit. So we have 2 different kind of breathings that helps you to, of course, different things, but at the same time that are so important. Guys, what we talk about today is pretty much. I will keep that there. It's pretty much about all these tools that you can give information to your brain and to the rest of the people that you are feeling good, that you are feeling ready. Game face, even that maybe you think like, oh, but my game face is always the same. I have always played with the face. You can see in the pictures that they take you in the university, but sometimes that mask that you put can give you that big impact of feeling relaxed, or feeling secure, or feeling like you belong over there. The same than the body language, okay? And then the breathing, you gotta manage, of course, when to do it, okay? I have worked with a lot of people that sometimes call me and in some like really bad moments, having like an anxiety attack. I don't know if you guys saw this cartoon movie that is called Inside Out. Inside Out is like about the emotions and all that. It's a kids movie, but it happens in one of the scenes that the athlete cannot breathe, and it's not because he's tired, it's because he's so nervous or so stressed about something that they cannot breathe. Okay, so I have dealt with these kind of things. Whatever, of course, there are more things. Maybe to put your face in a bowl full of ice or full of cold water that can help you to activate yourself. But the breathing is the most important thing in those moments. Okay, so whenever you are not that sure about something, whenever you are not ready about something, go with your breathing, because you can activate a little bit more that state that you guys are in. Okay, and lastly, to finish up with you guys, I want to tell you something. I told you that the season has some amount of days. Those days, of course, we are going, we are coming, we are coming, we are coming. We are coming to, we are kind of in the middle of the season. I want to let you know that every time that you go to the practice is one day of that season, that you don't have to wait for that game. If you are playing, if you are not playing, everybody's living a different situation. If you are in one team or in the other one, everybody's living a different situation. But you gotta understand that the main goal for the team is that you feel all right, and then that you can apply these tools. Guys, again, I'm really happy for the people that has texted me, maybe, or I have talked a little bit more one-on-one. I'm always here. We can set a meeting to talk, to give you some tools, to maybe to talk about different things, and I'm here all the time to help you. I will see you pretty soon. Every time is like getting fast the season, so I will see you pretty soon. And thank you for connecting, thank you for participating. This time we didn't go as long as the last time, but go rest, have a great day, and don't forget about these tools that we have taught: self-talk, visualization, breathing, and game face as well. Okay, I send you a big hug, guys. I will keep watching the games. Best of the luck for this week. We're just on Tuesday, tomorrow, on Thursday, and on Friday. Keep going, and then we go on Saturday for the game, and then we go back to get the 3 points. Okay. Have a good day. Take care. See you soon, guys.
Thank you, T.
Bye, guys.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you,
See you.
Bye.
See you.
Thank
See
you,
you,
thank
Radiant. See
you.
you, Troy.
Nos vemos,
See you.
Guti.
See you, Chahuaco. See you guys.
Ciao.
Take care. Take care. Bye.
Guti.